Twitter threatened with EU sanctions over journalists' ban.
Here's a summary of the article.
The EU has threatened Twitter owner Elon Musk with sanctions after several journalists covering the company had their accounts abruptly suspended. A Twitter spokeswoman earlier told tech website The Verge that the ban was related to the live sharing of location data. Mr. Binder, who has been on Twitter since 2008 and has been reporting on the developments at the social media site, said he was surprised at the ban on journalists. Twitter's head of trust and safety, Ella Irwin, told The Verge that bans are related to a new rule introduced on Wednesday that prohibits live location information, including information shared on Twitter directly or links to third-party URLs of travel routes. Mr. Musk later spoke to journalists on Twitter Spaces, part of the social media app that allows live audio conversations. His short appearance generated an audience of 30,000, but after answering a few questions about the ban he left, and Twitter Spaces itself has since appeared to be suspended. Twitter also suspended the official account of Mastodon, which has emerged as an alternative to Twitter since Mr. Musk bought it for $44 billion in October.
This post received a score of 55,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Remember when Musk refused to block Russian news sources from using Starlink to spread propaganda? And he said his reason was that he is a free speech absolutist?
It's hard to remember all the shit he said. Lol. But thanks for the reminder.
It's getting to the point where anything someone says he has said is probably true.
I know we hate Musk, but Simon, that's so unrealistic. Imagine if I were to claim he once called heroes saving trapped civilians rapists or something. How ridiculous would it be to claim that he said that? Oh wait.
One of the cave rescuers had the audacity to tell Leon his submarine idea wouldn't work, and why, and Muskmelon called him a pedo. Then hired a private detective to dig into the guy's background to try and find anything on him. All because the guy responsibly explained to him why his stupid idea wasn't practical and wouldn't work.
Wait. The same dude that went to Epstein's Island a minimum of 12 times using his own jet according to flight logs, tried to dig into someone else's background to accuse them of being a pedo? Something glass houses.
Apparently, he was in a Twitter Spaces voice chat with a bunch of journalists explaining why they were banned. He pointed to the ElonJet account being banned being the catalyst why most of them got banned. Certain journalists were talking about the banning and linking to the ElonJet account, which he considered doxing. Even though the account was banned, he still banned those journalists. As one of the journalists was asking him to clarify, he dipped. So, yay. The man baby got his fifis hurt and lashed out. Big surprise lol.
Here is the link. He actually pulled the whole thing once the journalist confirmed something Elon himself said. The EU has threatened Twitter owner Elon Musk with sanctions after several journalists covering the firm had their accounts abruptly suspended. Reporters for The New York Times, CNN and The Washington Post were among those locked out of their accounts. EU Commissioner Vera Jourova warned that the EU's Digital Services Act requires respect of media freedom. Elon Musk should be aware of that. There are red lines. And sanctions, soon. Edit. Wow. Thank you, generous strangers.
I swear he'll just ban all accounts using EU IP addresses next to build his sound chamber.
It's what a fair few websites do if they don't want to comply with GDPR.
I find that local and regional news websites in the USA are guilty of this quite often. You have to hope that someone has had the mindfulness to paste the article in the comments.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.